In 1955, Toho set out to do something previously seen as impossible. Hot off the success of their 1954 classic Godzilla, Toho knew they had something special in their hands, and so they set out to do something no previous movie producers had ever done before. They were going to have a giant monster battle using suitmation. Now, while this seemed to be a genius idea on paper, it presented the studio many problems that nearly prevented the film's creation. The biggest of these problems was the Godzilla suit itself. The suit was far too bulky to do fast animal-like attacking movements, let alone take any big bumps onto the ground. So, as a result of this, the suit was slimmed down and made easier to move around in. An unfortunate side effect of this was the suit's design, which has become infamous for being one of the worst, as well as one of the scariest-looking Godzilla designs. But why is that? I'm Astro Monster Lucas, and today I take a deep dive into the infamous 1955 Godzilla suit. Godzilla, 1955, also known as Gyakushugoji, or Gigantus the Fire Monster, has earned quite the infamous reputation for being, how do I say it, not a great Godzilla design. From the squished-looking face, to the dorsal plate, to the unsettling animatronic eyes, there's just something about this design that places it firmly into the uncanny valley. So yeah, this design is, let's just say, not the best. Which is why it may actually shock you to find out that this Godzilla has gained quite a fan base, but not for the reasons you may think. You see, this Godzilla's strange and uncanny design seemed to make it the perfect design for the world of analog horror. Exhibit A, the Suitmation Trials. In February 2022, the world of analog horror was introduced to the Suitmation Trials, a story in which all events stem from someone deciding to watch Godzilla raids again, and a big part of that series is how just simple edits can turn this Godzilla from strange-looking to downright terrifying and demonic. Exhibit B, the Man in the Suit. The second, and probably more well-known Godzilla analog horror series, doesn't use this Godzilla design as a means to instill fear into the viewer as much as its predecessor, but the one time it does, it's done to perfection. In the video titled Anguirus Suit Incident, there is a point in the video on which the camera just holds on a picture taken of Godzilla on the set of Godzilla Raids Again, and man, is it something. Now, something you'll notice with both these examples is that they both emphasize the eyes of the creature, which does make sense considering this was the first time Toho had ever used animatronic eyes for a monster suit, and this being their first attempt resulted in them looking pretty damn soulless and dead. So yeah, this rushed and not so good looking Godzilla design, in a strange turn of events, has managed to gain a cult following among fans. Well, if there is one thing I can say about this version of the iconic fire monster, no matter how bad it is, at least it's not the 1967 version.